Hidden dog abilities scientists can't explain. Dogs possess a surprising collection of mysterious skills that scientists still struggle to fully understand. From predicting natural disasters and sensing human emotions with eerie accuracy, to navigating long distances back home and detecting illnesses before symptoms appear. This video uncovers the strangest, funniest, and most fascinating hidden abilities that make our four-legged friends seem almost supernatural. If you've ever looked at your dog and thought, there is no way you're just a normal animal, congratulations, you're absolutely right. Behind those floppy ears, zoom eyes, and questionable life choices involving mud puddles, dogs hide a set of mysterious abilities that continue to baffle even the smartest scientists. Sure, we've trained them to sit, fetch, and not steal the chicken wings off the counter, although many still fail at that last one. But there's a whole list of advanced, almost supernatural skills that seem to come pre-installed in the canine software. Today, we're diving nose first into the weirdest, wildest, and most wonderful dog abilities that science simply hasn't cracked yet. And trust me, the more you learn about what dogs can secretly do, the more you'll look at your furry best friend like, buddy, are you from another planet? Let's begin this journey of delight, confusion, and a tiny bit of fear. Sixth sense or superpower. One of the most astonishing mysteries surrounding dogs is their supposed sixth sense. You've probably heard stories. Dogs whining before earthquakes, pacing restlessly minutes before a storm, or suddenly acting strange just before something major happens. Scientists have tested and measured and theorized, yet the explanations range from their hearing is better to they can sense atmospheric pressure changes. But none of it fully explains why dogs seem to know the future. There are countless documented cases of dogs predicting earthquakes hours, even days before they occurred. Some dogs refuse to enter buildings right before disasters. Some hide in corners and tremble for no clear reason. And then, boom, nature does something dramatic. Is it their acute senses? A secret canine weather app? Are they listening to Earth's notifications before we get them? Whatever the reason, humans still rely more on dogs for early warning signs than on entire buildings full of expensive scientific equipment. Not that the scientists want to admit it. The emotional mind readers. Dogs don't just read emotions. They sniff them, sense them, absorb them, and then act like furry therapists with tails. Scientists have discovered that dogs can smell changes in human hormones, like adrenaline, cortisol, and even certain chemicals released when people cry. But even that doesn't fully explain why dogs respond with such perfect emotional timing. If you're sad, a dog doesn't just sit with you. They act like they've taken a semester of psychology and a minor in emotional support techniques. Their reactions are so precise it's almost uncanny. Leaning on you, placing a paw on your leg, staring into your soul with puppy eyes that make you cry harder. Some dogs even detect emotional shifts before you know they're happening. Studies have found that dogs can sense anxiety spikes minutes before the brain consciously processes them. Basically, dogs know what's going on in your heart before your brain gets the memo. Comfort of the highest order. Navigation skills that defy logic. Imagine dropping someone off blindfolded in the middle of a forest and expecting them to find their way home. They'd need a map, a compass, GPS, and probably 5 different YouTube tutorials. But a dog? A dog can just figure it out. Over and over again, news stories emerge about dogs traveling hundreds, even thousands, of miles to return home. Some cross rivers, some cross entire states, some go through forests, deserts, and cities, with no map, no directions, no recalculating voice in their head. Scientists call this the homing instinct, but they don't really know how it works. Magnetic field detection, sun positioning, smell navigation, their best answer so far is a shrug. Whatever the explanation, dogs have built-in Google Maps with 0 loading time. The only downside is when they decide to navigate themselves to the neighbor's barbecue instead of back home. Medical detectives on 4 paws. Dogs have been known to detect cancer, seizures, diabetic crashes, infections, and even specific bacteria. Not with machines, not with lab equipment, just with their noses. Cancer detection is one of the most baffling abilities. Dogs can smell it long before medical tests detect anything. Some owners only discovered their cancer because their dog repeatedly pawed, sniffed, or showed intense interest in one specific area of the body. Scientifically, yes, dogs have powerful noses. But even the most advanced medical devices struggle with some of the things dogs detect effortlessly. Dogs don't need a PhD. They don't need charts. They sniff once, go, something's off. And suddenly they're delivering life-saving medical alerts. If they ever start charging for these services, we're all doomed. Dog telepathy, kind of. You ever notice your dog knows you're coming home before you even pull into the driveway? Not they heard your car. Not they recognized your footsteps. I mean, before any of that, when you're still miles away. Some dogs wait by the door at the exact moment their human decides to come home. Experiments have been done to rule out clues like schedules or sounds. The results? Dogs still somehow knew. Some scientists suggest dogs develop emotional synchronization with their owners, like their brains are tuned to your frequency. Others think dogs pick up super subtle environmental cues. The rest? They've given up trying to explain it. Dogs just know. That's it. End of science. Superhuman sound and scent. We've all heard that dogs have better hearing and smell than humans, but the real numbers make it sound like dogs are operating on a completely different dimension. Dogs can smell in parts per trillion. That means one drop of a substance in a stadium-sized volume of air. They can smell heat signatures, identify individuals by scent alone, and follow odor trails days after they were made. With hearing, dogs can detect frequencies we can't even imagine. They hear muscles moving. They hear insects walking. They hear sounds before we know they exist. And somehow, instead of using these abilities for world domination, they mostly use them to identify who opened a bag of chips. Seeing what we can't. Humans. Are dogs colorblind? Dogs. We can see ultraviolet light, Karen. Yes, dogs actually perceive certain wavelengths humans cannot. Their vision includes UV sensitivity, meaning they can detect things like residues, biological traces, certain chemical trails, patterns on surfaces invisible to humans. Basically, if your dog is staring at a blank wall intensely, odds are it's not a ghost. They're probably looking at something real and disgusting. The ability to understand human language too well. We've known for years that dogs understand basic commands, but the reality is wilder than anyone expected. Some dogs can recognize hundreds of words. Some understand sentence structure. Some even distinguish between languages. Dogs aren't just reacting to tone, they're actually decoding meaning. And the scariest part? They learn new words at the same rate as toddlers. Some scientists believe dogs evolved to interpret human communication on a deep cognitive level. Others suspect dogs are simply brilliant at pattern recognition. Owners know the truth. Your dog understands everything, except the word no. Energy sensitivity and vibes. Dogs are vibe detectors. No matter how well you fake a smile, they'll sense your stress from across the room. They can detect tension in the air before an argument. They know when someone is untrustworthy. They react differently to people based on subtle energy shifts humans can't consciously register. This is why dogs like certain people instantly and avoid others completely. Scientists still don't agree on how dogs do this, but whatever the mechanism, it works with terrifying accuracy. If your dog hates someone, maybe trust them. Dreams, memories, and something like a soul. We know dogs dream. Their eyes move, their paws twitch, and sometimes they bark softly in their sleep. But what exactly are they dreaming about? Scientists say dogs dream about their day, their humans, and their emotions. But many believe there's more to it: memory recall, emotional processing, even forms of grieving. Dogs remember more than we think. They hold onto people, places, and feelings long after events have passed. This memory-emotion combo makes them capable of deep bonds that go beyond simple instinct. Call it a consciousness, call it a soul. Whatever it is, it's powerful. Dogs who break the rules of nature. Across the world, there are strange cases of dogs doing things that simply shouldn't be possible. Dogs alerting owners to danger in their sleep. Dogs finding missing people when trained search teams fail. Dogs surviving accidents that should have been fatal. Dogs detecting pregnancy before the test is positive. Dogs sensing the return of a family member who hasn't even boarded the plane yet. Every time scientists investigate, they find nothing. Just another dog doing the impossible like it's no big deal. Why are dogs like this? Evolution doesn't fully explain it. Genetics doesn't fully explain it. Training definitely doesn't explain it. The truth is, dogs didn't just evolve alongside humans. They became partners in survival and life. In that process, they developed abilities so uniquely tuned to us that they've become living mysteries. Are dogs psychics? Are they biological supercomputers? Are they just really, really good at reading signals we can't? Maybe all of the above. The real magic of dogs. Hidden abilities aside, what makes dogs truly special isn't just their supernatural skills. It's how they use them. They don't use their advanced senses to manipulate us. They don't weaponize their powers to rise as supreme rulers, which they totally could. Instead, they use their mysterious abilities to comfort us, protect us, find us, heal us, and love us. Science may never explain all the strange things dogs can do, but we don't really need the explanations. We already know the most important truth. Dogs are incredible, magical creatures, and we're lucky to share our lives with them.